Strategy Battle Gamers from around the world, welcome to a GBHL James journey vlog for the return of Throne of Skulls. We are here in Mel's car and we've arrived there. I did actually start filming a journey vlog yesterday, as I usually do at the start of the journey, usually showing you guys all the interesting things like, you know, me packing my bags and stuff like that, which I know that you all are devastated that you're missing out on this time. But I did actually leave my camera in the van, which was a bit of condensation at the moment on the screen. I seem to be getting more and more dreamlike as we go on. But we are here. We've been in our hotel, we've had breakfast together, and Mel's very kindly going to drive us down to the venue. So for those of you that have never seen Warhammer World, remember, not allowed to film in there, but hopefully give you a little bit of an idea of what the Throne of Skulls experience is like. I'm sure we're all going to have fun today, aren't we, guys?
Yeah. Oh yes.
So before I completely disappear into the condensation, I'll catch you in the next clip, guys. Condensation is cleared up and we are at Warhammer World. The first thing I've noticed, I've not been here since they've done all the redoing of things. I've only been here once before, but they have moved the big Space Marine armoured personnel carrier thing. It was over there somewhere. Obviously they're still doing some work, so it's closed at the moment, but we're going to see if we can get in through Bugman Spa and have a little drink before we get cracking in the game. Mr. Ryan Ratchford, it's your first time seeing it all from the outside. What do you think, buddy?
Really good. Like this is where it's
not really a lot to see at the moment. We'll see what you can get afterwards. I think we're probably going to have to sit and wait in the car until it all opens up because we're pretty early. So I'll come back. Remember, I can't film inside, but I'll try and get you guys some decent stuff and updates throughout the day. So of course, because it's raining outside and we're having to wait, we might as well take this opportunity to meet some other members of the community, because of course that's one of the best things about coming to these different types of events, and give us an opportunity to talk about what list we bring. Now, you guys have been following my hobby blogs, you should pretty much know what I have brought. I've got the 3 Hunters, I've got the Marshal of the Riddermark, and I've got 10 Riders of Rohan as well, which should be terrible, but it's all for that particular scene in the movie where the Riders of Rohan surround the 3 Hunters, and I'm really looking forward to bringing that. I'm going to introduce you to who has been our driver, and you should know this guy off of the Facebook group and stuff. You comment quite a lot, don't you? Ardent supporter of Ardacon. Always got his profile pictures up. We have got Mel. Say hello, Mel.
Hello.
Hello. Now, you've been a member of the community for a long time.
A bit too long, I think.
A bit too long. So Mel's like 100 years old, has been to Warhammer World ever since it was first built, isn't that right?
Absolutely.
You laid one of the foundation bricks. But in all seriousness, you've been coming to GT since Lord of the Rings started, haven't you?
Pretty much.
Pretty much, and you've still got like pictures of events and things where some very sort of established members of our community now were just kids.
Oh yes.
Yeah?
Yeah, young kids.
They're just young kids coming down. They're all, well, we say they're all grown up, you know. None of us are really grown ups here coming to play Toy Soldiers, are we? So talk us a little bit about what you are bringing this time to the event.
I've got Rohan.
Rohan!
Yes. Irma with Eowyn, sorry, and Ekenbrad.
Yeah, good mix.
So we've got 5 Royal Guard, and they're going to be with Eowyn, who's going to be my general.
Are they mounted? Yeah.
They're all mounted.
Yeah.
And I've got 15 Riders of Rohan, all upgraded to red shields.
Fantastic.
Split between Eoma and Ekenbrad. And to add to it, because I wanted a Pelennor-based army, as the Rohan are riding to Pelennor, I've got Gunburigan with 7 Warsies.
Very, very, very cool. So good little mixture of troops in there as well. Some decent heroes should do okay. How do you think? What are you hoping for this weekend? What's your goal being here?
Goal is 2 wins, 2 draws.
2 wins, 2 draws. There we go. That's what we're going for today. So we are going to come round the car. Always good to see Rohan being represented. Introduce yourself, buddy.
I'm Dan.
This is Dan. Super Dan. Dan the man. How's it going, Dan? You were a late starter in the pub last night when you came in for the final drink. Yeah. Last orders. Thought he was going to get all the test tubes in and all the shots and everything, but it didn't quite work out that way. So how long have you been involved in the hobby for, buddy?
About 13 years now.
13, wow, that's a long time. Again, just about as long as Ryan Ratchford's been on the earth.
Yeah.
No, I'm joking, Ryan. 17.
I was 5.
So for 13 years. And have you been to Warhammer World before?
Once before.
Once before. Was that for Lord of the Rings or was it for a different game?
That was 40k.
For 40k. Did you enjoy your experience?
Yeah, it was cool.
Cool, fantastic. Is this your first Lord of the Rings tournament ever, or have you been to a couple of others and this is your just first time at Warhammer World for Lord of the Rings?
Oh no, this is the first one.
Oh, very, very exciting, Dan. You get to meet everyone. It's got a really, really good community, which I'm sure you're going to find.
Yeah.
So what have you brought with you for the weekend?
I got myself Legolas with Mirkwood Rangers.
Fantastic.
Rivendell Knights with a captain, and Bjorn.
Fantastic. That sounds like great fun. Sounds like really, really good fun. Have you used the army much before?
No, this is the first time I'm using it.
Oh well, you'll have loads of fun with Bayon. He's a whole load of fun on the table. He was going to be on in my original list, I have to say, but didn't quite get that one. Well, you're going to have loads of fun, I'm sure. What are your goals for the weekend? What are you looking forward to most, and what do you want to achieve?
Just meeting loads of different people in the community and playing them, really.
Right answer, Dan. Absolutely right answer. Well, it's lovely to meet you. I'm sure we're going to have loads of nice drinks. And who's this? It's Akathon 39. So a celebrity in his own right, just by the pure volume of comments. I'll speak for the question, I think.
Yeah.
How's it going, Ryan? You were my journey buddy yesterday, weren't you?
Yeah. Sounds like you got. Of course, a bit.
He's devastated because we lost loads and loads of great footage of us leaving and then us being at a service station.
Yeah.
But it does give you an opportunity to talk again about what you are bringing, Ryan. So what are you bringing? This is your first time at Warhammer World, so you're looking forward to going inside?
Yeah.
Doors have opened now. Oh, they've opened, yeah. Now I'm keeping you guys. So what have you brought with you, Ryan?
My Goblin Town, my infamous, just as many as I can.
Fantastic. With the current meta, normally people sort of go, ooh, Goblin Town, because of course people are bringing in with Shadow Lords and raids on Fell Beasts and Shamans and Wild Marauders and stuff like that. But you just bring pure Goblin Town, don't you?
Well, yeah. Normally I do put a Shaman in there just so they don't run away. But
Today?
This one is no Shaman.
Good
It's
man.
Goblin King, Scribe, Grinner, and then just all the other captains and 77 goblins all together.
It's a huge number of models, and of course with the Goblin Scribe you've actually brought 120 Goblin Town warriors, haven't you?
I like to say I'm optimistic.
Wow. So that should be, to be fair, at least it's going to be pretty good fun for your opponents to play against, because they should get an opportunity to kill a lot.
Yeah.
Should do. Should do.
Yes.
That's what you hope for. So good speaking to you, Ryan. Looking forward to getting your reactions when we go inside. And who's this that we've got over here?
Solomon.
Hello, Solomon. Nice to meet you, Solomon.
Nice to meet you.
And is this your first time at Warhammer World?
Well, it was my first time yesterday.
First time yesterday. Wow. And what did you think when you went inside? What was your impressions?
I'm home.
Brilliant. Because you don't just have a Lord of the Rings background, do you? I heard you say something about 40k before. Do you play 40k or?
40k and fantasy, yeah.
Fantastic. But this is your first Lord of the Rings tournament?
It is indeed.
Wow, welcome to the Madhouse. Going to have a lot of fun. Now you've gone for a little bit of a different kind of list, haven't you? In terms of, obviously we've heard lots of fluffy lists here. You've brought something quite competitive.
I'd like to think so.
Yeah, you have. Yeah, you have. You really have. Okay, so explain to the subscribers what you brought.
Well, I've brought Haradrim with a king with 6 Serpent Guard and 6 Abrakan Guard.
That's very good.
Taos Master
That is
with
good.
8 spears, 4 Watchers of Kana.
Oh God, he's good. That's good.
And Captain with a spear with 8 spearmen and 4 archers upgraded to Warriors of Kana, so they shoot 3+.
Yeah, that's good.
And Hasharin with
gosh.
6 Watchers of Kana. All Watchers of Kana have bows.
Oh no. That's really good. That's really competitive. So you're coming here to trounce some people, aren't you? That's pretty good.
But I'm coming here to have fun.
Yes.
If the fun involves kicking people into the dirt and laughing, then
Well, I'm pretty assured that if you play against me, that your army will do that to me. But hopefully we'll have a good time, and it'll be over quickly, so we can go and have a drink in Bugman's Bar. Everybody cheer! Whey! So there we go. That's a little bit of an introduction to some of the guys who've made the car journey over with us to Warhammer World. We're going to go inside now. Remember, not supposed to film, but we'll try and get at least a little bit of a flavour of the atmosphere and how some of the games have gone as well. So we'll catch you later. Say goodbye, everyone.
Bye.
Here we go, in the place to be, in Bugman's Bar. Remember, not going to be filming around the hall and everything because got to be respectful to wishes. But Bugman's Bar is definitely one of the best parts of coming to Warhammer World, in my opinion, from when I come here last time. I've not been loads. So we've gone over, we registered, said hello to Nick, said hello to Adam. Of course, we've got his seminar to look forward to later, and then we've got the pub quiz. Said hello to Simon Grant as well. All really nice blokes, get on with them all, very cool that everyone's back in the hobby. So our very own Sam Jeffrey wearing the uniform there before, so good to see him down there. And of course, we've all got our little, don't worry as I do this. There we go, got our little Warhammer World things there, and you get your little pack sheet, it's like perforated edges, which is cool. What's that? Table? I think I'm playing you. We'll swap because we play each other all the time. And you'll smash me. And you get one of these, it's like a little leaflet that's got perforated edges, so you'll see something like this at Ardacon as well, to be honest. It used to be like you got like a big pack printed off, but I can imagine that costing a bit like to print all those things off, so now it's like a little thing and you put all your results on there, so it should be really good. And I've been allocated to being part of Thorin's company, the good. I think there were a lot more good armies here than evil so far. When I went up there, I think 37 had registered for good and only like 24 for evil or something along those lines. So going to be a good weekend. I'll try and come back with little updates whenever I can. So we are back after game number one, and I played against the lovely Mr. Ryan Hobbit Hinch there, and you actually brought these guys here, and they're in the tower for a reason. They're in the tower because, of course,
they all got killed.
They all got killed. You had some atrocious dice rolling. You brought Gandalf the White kitted out, you had Boromir, you had Legolas, Boromir gone, you had Aragorn, they were all kitted out, and you were up against the what news from the mark list. And we ended up having a huge amount of fun. Both of us just kind of moved towards each other, lots of kind of roll-offs because of all the might, etc. But you had some horrific moments of dice rolling.
I needed to use 4 might to save Boromir's life. Rolled the 2 highest after heroic striking.
Yeah, it wasn't really happening. So in the end, I think he killed 2 riders and a horse. In the end. But you just couldn't withstand the bad dice. But we had so much fun, didn't we?
We did.
That's what this is all about.
I just charged in, thought it'd be fun. Quick game.
We both had to do it really, like, yeah, you know, you got the shooting bag, you got the blinding light, but really we're not here to compete. There's no point. So you have to just play and see what happens.
Yeah.
And in that game, I think Woodland Creature helped these guys a little bit, you know, being able to come through the woods, and you kind of, when you did your heroics, having to try and think about, well, I can't charge them through it, and then also having the cavalry to then be able to counter charge when you did charge my heroes.
That was a big problem because then I'm not getting knocked out.
Exactly, then you're not getting the knockdowns and the like. So me and Mr. Ryan Hobbit Hinch have had a great game. Thank you very, very much. Game 1, really, really good fun. Yes, we played before, of course, for Hotgates Gaming, but we've never played before in a tournament. Even though that wasn't competitive, it was still pretty good, pretty good. So thank you very much for a wonderful game, and good luck for the fellowship for the rest of it.
Yep.
So here we go, we're going into game 2. We just had a wonderful lunch, just had a bit of steak, which was really, really nice. And the what news from the Mark Force is up against a guy I've never played before. We've got the fabulous Ben. How's it going, Ben? And you've got a really cool little army here, which we're about to play in Domination. He's got a couple of Mordor trolls, he's got Gothmog in there, just some normal orcs, and he's got an unnamed wraith, which is really cool, on the Fell Beast, plus some War Riders, a couple with bows and a couple without some. So are you looking forward to this? Have you had a good game?
Yeah, this is going to be good.
Absolutely. So I really look forward to playing you. We're doing our little mini game, and you've opted for Legolas as well. So you think Legolas is going to get more kills than Gimli, which would be cool. So I'm really looking forward to playing you, buddy.
Yep.
And we'll come back with the result at the end. It's my main man Ben. Now we've just had a very fun game. Now I have to admit, when I approached the table from afar, I just said this to you, and I've seen a Fell Beast, I've seen a couple of trolls, I was thinking, oh dearie me, this could be worrying. But you've actually brought, it's quite a fun little army. Like you don't have loads of troops or anything. You've got an unnamed wraith from the Fell Beast, in the Mordor trolls. So when it's that domination game, what were you thinking as we were going for it? Well, let's get you in a bit more.
The main thought was, that's a lot of models which probably aren't going to fight me, which is a bit of a problem when you need everything to charge you.
Certainly is, yeah. Certainly is. So you obviously had to try and get in my face, and I had the kind of movement advantage going and getting the objectives, but we did end up just having a bit of scrap in the middle.
Yep.
And you had some horrendous luck. You had some horrendous luck on the table.
That dice did not roll anything like that.
You just rolled ones constantly. Ones and ones and ones constantly. So the 3 hunters were very, very lucky in the end, and I let your troll run away.
Yeah.
I let your troll run away, which is really, really good fun. We just had an absolutely fantastic game. Really nice to meet you. And you also won the Legolas versus Gimli competition. You chose Legolas, and Legolas did defeat Gimli again. Oh no, Gimli won it in the first game. Gimli won it in the first game. To be fair, I gave my opponent the bits anyway because it's all good fun. So I'm going to take Ben into the bar now. We're going to get a drink together, aren't we, and have a catch up and get to know each other a bit more, because that's the main thing about these things now. So yeah, I'll come back to you with the next game, guys. Wow, what a game 3. Absolutely superb game against a player I actually played a couple of years ago at the last Throne of Skulls. He was very unfortunate at the last one because it took a bit more of a competitive Rohan army, but it was the rescue game, and he had the Zwimmer Lake in the middle. We just had a superb game. I only just won 14-13, really good to play against him. But my dream has come true. I have said that I don't want to play people that I played before, but I did play you when I was a ringer, wasn't I? I was a ringer, so I've got Mr. Huckvale. Woohoo! You've been on the channel before, haven't you? Okay, you've been on a player interview, and I've been saying all the time that I wanted to play an Uruk Scout army. It's not going to be great in this because it's Reconnoiter, so you're going to smash me. Run off the ball. But it's an Urukite Scout army. I could not be more pleased. I think that we need to put them together to take a picture and put it on the Facebook group. Yeah. Are you up for that? So we're gonna take a picture of the two armies, and this is the final game. How have you been guys. So there we go. Fighting talk there from Mr. Huckvale. The very, very best of luck, and we're going to get down and have a great game, I'm sure. Oh my days, that was cool. That's cool. It's Mr. Huckvale.
Oh yeah.
He's a legend. We just got. We both just admitted to each other in the bar. That is exactly the matchup we both wanted.
Yeah, I mean, Uruk scouts against 300s on Rohan. It's just perfect. It's ideal. It's ideal.
Couldn't have been any more perfect. Now, it might not have been though, because let's face it, we're going to give a spoiler away here. You could have chosen just to run off, couldn't you?
Yeah, well, being recon and being scouts or marauders, like
Drummer.
very fast.
So when you marched at a drummer marauders,
I'm going 15 inches a turn, which is basically off the board in a few turns.
Now what he decided to do was you proved your manliness.
Yeah,
you proved his manliness,
wow.
and you did, because you showed me that you could win the game. Because you went right onto the edge, and then fair play to you. You were just like, it's not what we're here for.
I just want to go. Basically, the situation was that I had 5 guys that could get off that would win me the game.
Yeah, you'd have won 5-3.
But at the end of the day, that would have ended the game sooner, and wouldn't have been as many fights at the end, and then it would just made a good game that we had. Just soured it at the end a little bit, I think. So,
to be fair, it wouldn't have soured it for me, but it wouldn't have had the epicness, because we had an opportunity for epicness. Yeah. We were there. The conditions couldn't have been any more perfect. Perfect armies. 2 people who enjoy the game, play the game. We're not terrible players either, but we made the choice. We made the choice that let's do it, because there was even a point I was like, look, if you march, I'll charge you. It'll be fun. I'm not going to sit back and shoot you. Let's do it. And we just were like,
you did say
well, I had no choice.
Riders are amazing at shooting.
They did. Yeah. They were superb, and Legolas was superb as well.
Legolas was immense. Legolas.
8 wounds?
8 wounds from shooting alone. Well, no, it's about 5 from shooting, and then 2 or 3 in combat.
2 or 3 in combat.
He just wrecked it.
So we had a wonderful, wonderful, wonderful game. I did break you in the end, but only because you just chucked everything in.
Yeah.
And we played it properly in the proper spirit. So thank you so much for a great game.
Thank you very much.
You enjoyed yourself?
Yeah, no, it's been a good weekend. Getting smashed every game. Last 3 games.
What are you going to say?
That
Getting smashed.
Well, that is potentially happening as well. But yeah, it's been really good, and it's nice to have a different setting and a different motivation to go to.
It's not about being competitive here at all. We're all here to have a really good, chilled out time. So thank you very much for a wonderful game.
Yeah, no problem at all.
Looking forward to having a drink with you later.
Yeah, sure.
And yeah, we will come back with any updates that we might have later on in this journey. See you then, guys.
Afternoon. Hello, Strategy Battle gamers. I am not James Clark. You're witnessing the first GBHL camera hijack. We're here at Bugman's Bar with Jack, who doesn't like to be on camera, our lad Nathan, Ben, Mr. Macklin, and various other names of people. We've decided to take the camera because, frankly, we're sick of James Clark's beard antics. On the table and on his face. So we thought we'd show you something clean shaved. And happy Strategy Battle gaming.
Ryan's laughing at me. He's laughing at the fact I just got out of the shower and I've got my my Big Bird hairstyle going on. Got the Big Bird going on. Not come to you recordings for a little while because we have been eating. We've been having the muchly anticipated. Ryan cheering back there. The muchly anticipated talk from Mr. Troke and a seminar talking about the future of our wonderful game, Strategy Battle game. And let me tell you, you guys got a lot to look forward to. Certainly a lot to look forward to. I'm pretty sure I'll put out a video separately talking about all the points that were made during that. Yeah, of course we will. Of course we will. Everyone's got a lot to look forward to. That's all I can say for now. So yeah, we have got back to the hotel. Ryan's going to look after the room for us. Yes. Can't come out until next year, unfortunately. And me and Callum are going out, aren't we, Callum? Where are we going? We're going out. I believe most of the Strategy Battle games are already out in town. We've got lots and lots to celebrate. So this will bring to the end my Saturday part of my hobby. But I hope you enjoyed following all my game progress and stuff today. I hope you have enjoyed seeing it. I've had a great time. I can't believe they got 4 wins. To be fair, you know, bad dice roll on my opponent's part early doors, but also Dan with his scout army decided not to win. It was his choice to come and play a different kind of game. So hats off to him. What a legend. So yeah, we're going to go out. I'm going to do my mop, and I'll see you guys in the morning. Hopefully looking nice and fresh.
Bye.
Good morning, Strategy Battle Gamers, and we are on the Sunday of Throne of Skulls, and I'm here, I'm alive, I'm relatively okay, my ears are still ringing, but a great night last night. Nottingham's a quite good night out. It's a very young night out, lots of young people. It makes me feel quite old actually, probably because I've got a beard now and everything, but absolutely cracking night out with a lot of the Hobbit nerds last night. We went to Rock City, which is infamous, and we all had a really good dance and a boogie, and didn't get back in until early hours in the morning, but we're all up, we're all fresh. Yeah, fresh. Some of the guys stayed behind in the hotel and had some drinks, and apparently they didn't go to bed until about 3 in the morning, so we weren't a million miles after that, were we, Ben, in the scheme of things. So we're on our way back down to the hall now, and not quite casualties, to enjoy our final day here in Nottingham. So I look forward to coming back and giving you some updates throughout the day. Here we are, game one, and I am lucky enough to be joined by another player that I've never played before. So do you want to introduce yourself, buddy?
I'm Howard, and I'm playing Isengard.
And a very cool Isengard army again, a little bit different to the scout one that I had last time, but we do have the scouts here with Ugluk, which is very, very cool. We've got Rasku, who's with his crossbows, and check this out, a siege engine. Often you get to see one of those guys, brilliant. All I wanted this weekend is to play against fluffy Isengard armies, and I've been really, really lucky. I've played against new people I've never played against before. I'm sure we're going to have a fun game. We've got to seize the prize, and we all know that the destination of Smaug scenarios aren't fantastically balanced, but what we'll do, if the actual objective side of the game is over quickly, then what we'll do is we'll just have a scrap if you're up for that. You're up for having a scrap, and you're the first person to go for Gimmers. You've gone for Gimli in the little competition, so you're first person to have faith in Gimli, so I'll see if I can reward you with that, so you win the dice. So we'll come back after the game, after you see what's happened. So we've just had a wonderful, wonderful game, haven't we, Howard? So it was Seize the Prize, and as we know, Seize the Prize can end up being over a little bit quickly sometimes if you do manage to dig up the prize. Now you had this wonderful sort of bow line back here. We say wonderful. We wanted it to happen, didn't we? We wanted it to happen, but it didn't quite happen, which was a bit of a shame.
Under pressure, they flopped.
It flopped under pressure, but there was lots of cool moments, wasn't it? Lots of hitting your own models, hitting combats. You had one bit where you actually, with all your heroic accuracies, you got all the way through and killed what you wanted to kill, which is very, very cool. Very cool. But what happened down here, tried to dig up the prize, 4 turns, didn't manage it. You just got in my face, I got in your face. I eventually got the prize and only just managed to kind of get it away to AMR on that last turn. And that was mainly because you couldn't counter the heroic, because you used the point of might. So if you'd have won that, then you never know, do you? You never know. We wanted the epic moment where the ballista took out AMR. But he didn't quite do it. He didn't. He got a 2, which was a bit of a shame. It was great meeting you. Did you enjoy your game? And you backed Gimli.
Very good.
And you won. Good stuff. Thank you so much.
You.
Thanks for a wonderful, wonderful game. And we're going to go and get ourselves some lunch now, aren't we, Howard?
Yeah.
Brilliant. Lovely to meet you, man. This could not be any more perfect. It's happening again. It's happening again. So we're going into game number 6 now, and I'm blessed. I'm getting to play someone I've not played before, and also another very, very cool army, and we've got some Urukai in there. So this is going to be really cool. So introduce yourself to the subscribers.
Hello, I'm Simon, and with me today they're taking the Hobbits to Mordor.
So this is in that if they'd managed to take the Hobbits.
If they'd used geography and gone on the shorter trip to Mordor, not the longer trip through the Vidmar, and if
the Orcs had won out, won out, or the Nazgûl had arrived, that's what would have happened. So it's a very cool looking army, as you can see, nice display board. He's just been going through some of the little techniques to make this. As you can see, it looks very, very cool. Lots of a Gwen and Earth in there, some of the Sterling mod, lots of nice washes. I have to say the Blackguard in particular look very beautiful. Really nice soft kind of blends in there as well. Nice muted colour tones, but it works nicely. And then down here we've got a very cool objective. That's Nick. And there we go, so we've got a Shagrat in there, we've got a couple of other little bits and pieces, a real kind of mishmash of some evil goodness. And you got a nice little fluff book here. So here we go, made yourself on felt.
Yep.
They are taking the Hobbits to Mordor. So how cool is this? So this is where you put all of your fluff, rating. All of your fluff in there, very cool. Game trackers, all the war bands. Very, very, very cool.
Quick reference.
That's wonderful, that's really good. and it definitely adds a bit of another level, doesn't it, to the hobby, you know, because this is a hobby ultimately. So I'm sure we're going to have fun and have a good game. It depends what scenario we're going to get, because we've got the rescue and blockade, which are both interesting and probably suit neither of us. So really, really nice to meet you. I'm sure we're going to have an amazing game. Thank you very much, Simon, and we'll come back after the game.
Thank you.
It's post-game, and absolutely wonderful game here with the King of Fury saves. Absolutely incredible. So we've just played Blockade, and we went for the theme. We decided not even to roll for a weapon theme. I'd have to try and get a leader, and then basically this Uruk-hai column with Shaman, Shagrat, all that kind of thing. And I thought, well, should maybe get a cheeky wound with all my bow shots. I wasn't too bothered about like dying or breaking or any of that kind of stuff. Didn't run away, and I effectively sort of let him just take out all of my Rohirrim, which was pretty cool. And it came down to in the end whether Aragorn, whether Aragorn, Gimli and Aemon were able to kill 6 in their last combats. And they did, and they had loads of might, but Mr. Fury save did it again. Did you enjoy that game, buddy?
Yes, I did, ever so much.
Good. That's what it's all about. It's all about enjoying ourselves. And you bought me a coffee as well, which is awesome. It's awesome.
And that's the kill counts.
That's the kill count, yeah. I wasn't too far away from breaking you, I don't think. Not a million miles away. 2.
5? Oh yeah, because that's Aragorn.
Yeah, because I killed 2. You saved 1, and then you saved 4 more saves.
Yeah, 4 Fury saves last turn.
So you passed 5. 5 out of lots. 5 out of 7. It's incredible. 5 out of 7 5s and 6s. Look at that face. Look at the glow.
The smug
look. So yeah, it was good fun. We had a real good little scrap. But I know what you all want to know is, was it Legolas or Gimli? Now you put your money on Gimli.
I did, but it was actually Legolas with his cheesy, deadly shot rule.
Well, he did. We say cheesy. He only really got that sort of at the start with the 2 that were only in range. After that, he was trying to sort of get Shagrat.
Yes.
And he could only take other shots at other things if Shagrat was out of line of sight and stuff.
As he was last turn.
And you saved every Fury save that I did get a wound with Legolas. But you did.
You had to use 1 fate point.
Let's use 1 fate point, which is what I was kind of banking on there, so that didn't really work out. But it was wonderful playing you at last. Thank you very much. I hope you enjoy your final game, and I hope you enjoy your tape measure and dice that you won.
Thank you so much.
Because give them an anyway. There we go. Nice little pose. There we go. Look at that. So really good to meet you, buddy, and good luck for the rest of the event.
Thank you very much, and to yourself.
Thank you very much, mate. Here we go. End of the last game, and just had the most wonderful game, haven't we? It's Mr. Richard Clammer. There we go. Say hello.
Hey, you're right.
So you brought a very spidery list, didn't you? You had Shelob, you had Spider Queen, you had loads of giant spiders, Venombacks. You had Druzag, you had Ashrak. It was pretty hard. I have to say though, I did think that I was going to kill Druzag, and it didn't happen.
Just pinned him in the middle for the whole thing. Cheeky bow from Legolas did a fake wound on me.
I can't believe I didn't manage to kill him. Wasn't the most glorious of dice rolling sequences. I kept getting his reroll as well, but Aemon got taken down by a cheeky transfix. You might have it to a 6, which was key.
Yes.
It was key because if you hadn't have done it,
His only might.
He died with 2 might on him, which was really disappointing.
Surrounded him with 3 spiders.
That's right. And then the highlight of the game was the spider-infested woods. So this was you painted these so that this could happen.
Yeah.
Because you wanted to use the Mirkwood spiders.
Yeah.
And we ended up having 2. One of them appeared, didn't he? And I had control of it during the shooting phase.
Yeah. And paralysed my queen.
On a 6. Which led to the death of the queen, which has got to be the most amazing moment in that game, possibly in a lot of the games that I've had today and yesterday. So it was really good fun. So you did go on to win that because you did break me. You smashed me. You were broken in the end, but that doesn't count for me, I don't think. I think I've just got to kill your leader.
Yes. Just kill the leader.
Yeah, just kill the leader, I think. So
defender scores 1 for breaking you, and 3 if you're unbroken. I'm broken. So 1 point to me.
Oh, 1 point.
To the attackers.
Oh.
5 minutes left in this round.
Fakes don't count.
Please make sure you
No, you don't get no, because you've still got 2 wounds, haven't you?
Yeah.
2 wounds. So 1-0. 1-0. Also, if I'd have got 1, it would have been a draw if I'd have got one of those wounds.
At the beginning, the sportsman that James is told me, take the fate, don't take the wound.
That's true. true actually. It's true. But of course, throwing the skulls, not about a win nor losing. It's all about having a good time. So going to come back on the journey home. Had the most amazing time. Couldn't recommend throwing the skulls enough. And big thank you if you're watching this to all of my opponents for being fabulous. I played some great guys, some really fun, interesting armies. A very different army to play there as well. It's tough actually. A very tough army. I can't believe those giant spiders are 5'4". It's ridiculous. Ridiculous 5'4". Strength 5 as well. Just tore into all of my poor riders. So yeah, guys, look forward to coming back on the journey home. But thanks for following this journey vlog, and happy strategy battle gaming. So coming very much towards the end of the journey vlog, we've got a champion here behind us. We've had the presentation up in the main hall, and you won something.
Yeah.
You are the Defiler.
Yeah.
Hackathon the Defiler, because you got the most VPs for the evil player.
Yeah.
That's the benefits of taking 1 million models.
Billion goblins, yeah.
Have you had a good weekend, mate?
Yeah, it's been great.
We've had a great time. We need to get back. I've just been chatting for about half hour with the fabulous Mr. Troke about the future of our wonderful hobby. So you got a lot to look forward to, guys. Keep an eye out on the channel for some more information about that. All I can say is, if you've not come into Ardacon, there are going to be some more tickets on sale, and if you want to know more and see more and get more, get yourselves to Ardacon. So yeah, I'll probably come back when I get home, talk a little bit about my weekend, and we're probably going to go get some food now. Yeah. So this will be my worst meal over the time that I'm here, because probably going to go to McDonald's or something. So come back to you guys later. So it's after 9 o'clock at night, and I am back at Big Casa Clark. After dropping Ryan off at Stockport train station. He's got another hour or so to go. He's got to go back to the Wirral, but a very, very good journey companion. So would like to say thank you very much, Ryan, for joining me on the journey, and thank you to you guys as well. If you are at this point, then you've been watching hopefully some slightly interesting updates from the Throne of Skulls. I'm sure that there are many more interesting updates that came from that event that you have been hooked to, probably before this video came out. So of course, Throne of Skulls, what did I think of the event? I am 100% completely made up that it's back. It's wonderful to have that kind of real professional event coming from an official, the official makers of the game, of course. The events team, they do a great job. Nick Baton is fantastic. Hi Nick. And the setting is obviously marvellous, and there are lots of people who are at Warhammer World for the first time, and of course you do get that wow factor when you go into that gaming hall, and of course you see how it's all made out. And even in the Bugman's Bar, it's a very, very cool place to be. It is the Disney World of the wargaming world, really. So yeah, lots of people were blown away by that. It was a very interesting format this time. Of course, there was no kind of real massive reward for going and winning games. It was more about having a good time and having fun games, and of course that meant that on the whole we got some really fluffy, cool armies. And I've been very lucky, as you've seen throughout this video, that I played some great guys and had a wonderful time, and hopefully they enjoyed sort of the mini little Legolas versus Gimli off that went throughout that. So to settle the Legolas versus Gimli debate, hopefully, well, maybe once and for all, over the course of the tournament, it was in fact 4-3 to Legolas. So Legolas did beat Gimli in that respect, but of course it depended on the kind of game that we were playing. Of course. So yeah, absolutely fantastic time. Really wonderful to see the winner of Throne of Skulls this time. Was Mr. Tom Pickard, who is a lovely guy. You'll have seen him in the last journey vlog I did from the league final. He actually won most sport in there as well. He's a really top guy, and I really like the fact that the event is rewarding you playing fun, really cool games. I do still think that there is a place for maybe having category winners and the like, and it was quite interesting to see that the concept of, you know, nearly everyone's a winner with this whole you are either on the side of good or the side of evil. You signed up when you came in, and that worked out quite nicely. All of us had to go to the stage and get a picture. If you want to go and check out those pictures, make sure you go and get yourself onto the Games Workshop Facebook page, and they will of course be on the Games Workshop website if you go and check that out. So that is me signing off this journey vlog. I'm not going to get to do loads this year. I think the next one that you'll probably see from me, possibly I'll do one for our very own Stockport, and I will almost certainly do another one at Nova, and maybe I'll take the camera out with me this next time, because for me that was one of the highlights of the weekend, was going out into Nottingham with all the guys and having a really good dance and a catch up. So wonderful to see faces that I've not seen for a little while, and as always brilliant to meet new people. Remember, the purpose of these videos is so that you guys feel, if you have not managed to make it to a tournament, that you can, that we have a wonderful, welcoming, friendly community, and that hopefully through the YouTube channel you know enough people and what we're kind of like, me included, that you feel comfortable enough to come to those events and feel like you can come and speak to somebody and have a wonderful time and make great friends in this hobby. So I think that's a good way to sign off. I'm looking forward to putting together my notes that I took from the wonderful seminar by Adam Trug about the future of our hobby. The future is looking bright, and there is no better time to get out that rallying cry. Keep up on the positivity train, guys, and support your hobby. Happy strategy battle gaming, everyone.